Okay, guys, David here again. David Draper. I've got a bunch of podcast equipment coming. We're going to do a podcast before long and get things started with that. And anyway, let me show my partner here, one of my partners. But anyway, we've had Don Davis, kind of lurking around Martin County. I know he wants to get some votes in Martin County, but he's wanting to get time out at Martin General Hospital Complex to act like he's done anything for getting the ball rolling, getting that place back up and going, for emergency room, And he ain't done nothing for Martin General Hospital. If it has, y'all please enlighten me. Send it to me. I want to see it. I want to read it. And I want to, verify it, I haven't heard anything about him being up at the General Assembly, beating on drums, like our county commissioners have. I haven't seen him, you know, doing anything as far as Martin General Hospital is concerned. Um, he's at the federal level. I ain't seen him up there at the state level doing nothing. I ain't seen the federal level money coming in, so y'all enlighten me, I'll keep looking. I'll keep looking and see if I can find it, but I ain't found it. But anyway, I've been doing some, some more research here, yonder, and everywhere. And Don Davis, um, don't be out here trying to take credit for something you ain't done. Our county commissioners deserve that credit. People like Norm Sanderson and the people at the General Assembly, all them representatives, they deserve the credit for that. And just regular citizens like us out here getting behind our county commissioners and a General Assembly trying to get the ball rolling on this, trying to do positive things to get things rolling. Ain't no need for any federal level guys who haven't done anything. You come in here and try to steal the show. I mean, that's right straight out of the circus. So let's stomp on that circus tent, carry on back. Y'all didn't even bring your lions. The lions got out of the pen, I reckon. But anyway, Don Davis. I told you I hadn't forgot about you in my last video. Oh, I got a question. Tom Bailey. You know that guy? I've been doing a lot of research on him. And Mike Ross, Libertarian Party Treasurer of North Carolina, Libertarian Party of North Carolina Treasurer. Been doing some research on him too. I've been doing some research on a guy named Joseph Eaton Groves. He worked for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz's campaign. He was a campaign volunteer for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. He funds the whole party, the whole Libertarian Party, right by himself, sole donor, right there in the fact filings. He's kind of low key, He's kind of low key. He ain't easy to research. He's what you call a controlled opposition operative. Anybody that watch my stuff or keep up with what I do, they know what I think of a controlled opposition operative. They hide behind the scenes, throwing around money, acting like something they're not. Sometimes they don't even have voter registrations. I can't find no voter registration for Joseph Eaton Groves. Not in two counties he's lived in. The last two counties he's lived in, I ain't seen no voter registration on him. That spans a few years. And I had somebody try to make an excuse for him today. Well, maybe he thinks both parties ain't doing it. I'm like, well, why is he volunteering for Tim Walz and Kamala Harris's campaign? Because he's a controlled opposition operative. He's funneling money over there to the Libertarian Party of North Carolina. Well, guess what I just had? I just had to redo this video. I deleted the other videos. I was getting ready to start editing. And I got word from all the way from Miami, Florida. One of my contacts down there. They contacted a high-level Libertarian Party guy. He didn't admit it publicly, but my contact down there, yeah, like he was going on all over the country. He said it was going on all over the country. Got controlled opposition operatives. They funnel money. You know, that's what they do. They're funding these libertarian parties all over the country to get in there and split votes so the Democrats can win. So Don Davis knew in 2024 he was a Democrat. Now you're the Forward Party. Now, Democrat controlled, Democrat campaign workers, all right, and there's controlled opposition operatives funding the Libertarian Party. How many parties does it take to beat the Republican Party? I ain't saying what y'all doing is illegal. And y'all sit there behind closed curtains, little conversations, people ask you questions. Y'all act like it's normal operating procedure. Thing is, y'all don't tell the voters. That's where I come in, Mr. Honest. Mr. The voters need to know. So I'm telling all the voters out there right now, if you're voting for a Libertarian or a Forward Party candidate, you're just voting for a Democrat. They're all funded by Democrats. Even if they ain't registered Democrats, they're controlled opposition operatives. If they ain't, show me. I'll retract it. I'll give everybody a chance. You contact me, tell me I'm wrong, show me I'm wrong, prove to me I'm wrong, yeah, I'll retract it. I'm going to try to keep this video short. Because long videos, hard to edit. Take a lot of time to download. Sometimes you got to do 1, 2, or 3 times. Download it 2 or 3 times through all the apps and stuff. But anyway, the Libertarian Party is funded by Democrats. They ain't nothing but Democrats. If they're funded by Democrat donors, they're controlled by Democrat donors. And if they ever squeak out and get in office, they're going to do what Democrats tell them to do. They're always going to be holding up the process. They're going to be acting like conservatives, but they're going to be holding up the process. That sounds like any libertarians in office that y'all know yet. That sound like any. I can throw out a few names. They always kind of, got a problem with this or got a problem with that. And they hold things up there in D.C. I know some names. I could call out some names. They'll do some good stuff now and then, but they hold up the process. They do. They hold things up, hold things out, buy time for the Democrats. That's what they're doing. They're doing what they're told to do because that's who they're funded by. And you can go look at the fact filings for the Libertarian Party of North Carolina, and you see the names up there: Mike Ross, Joseph Eaton Graves, and all the candidates. Start checking into them. Start checking in, research them. Yep. And you'll see where the donors, yeah, research all the donors. Research them. I'm talking about dig. Talking about big old shovel. Dig. Throw dirt everywhere. Spread it all out so you can see what's in it. Y'all have a good day. And Don, you ain't done nothing on Martin General Hospital that I found. So ain't no need to be coming up there to Martin General Hospital, taking little videos and pictures and, this, that, and the other. If they get it open back up, don't be up there with no shovel, no pair of scissors. If you ain't done nothing, let the other boys stand in front. The ones that done the work, our county commissioners, guys at the General Assembly. Let them do it. If they done the work, it's their show. Have a good day.